everyone, it's John, Leanne and Dick and Laura here from John and Leanne from the Down Under Rally, and Dick and Laura are joining us. Today we closed the registrations for the Down Under Dash Rally. The Down Under Dash Rally was the COVID replacement for the Go West Rally. Normally this time of year we would be in Bundaberg with typically somewhere between 40 and 70 boats that would have sailed from New Caledonia and Vanuatu into Bundaberg, to international boats by and large, to begin their cyclone season in Australia. And Dick and Laura, who are here with us, did exactly that this time last year. They had sailed to Bundaberg and had intended to spend the summer cyclone season here in Australia and then move on to Indonesia. But of course along came COVID and they weren't able to leave the country. And so they've been cruising here in Queensland this winter. How's it been, guys? How have you enjoyed Down Under?
It is a great place to be stuck. 1,200 miles, the tropics, down to Brisbane. It's a great cruising area.
Yes, and you've managed to get in the water, but despite some of the munchies, the crocodiles and the sharks.
And stingers, rays.
No, we did some great snorkeling up in
Hook Island up in the Whitsundays.
Yes,
great snorkeling.
So you spent some time down in East Coast Marina.
Yeah, yes. Down Manly, just a little bit south of Brisbane.
Yeah, Manly Wynnum, which is East Coast Marina, one of our rally partners. And you've been to the boatworks, have you?
No, we didn't get that far south. We're planning to, before we hunker down in Scarborough Marina for several months, we're going to kind of cruise the southern Moreton Bay and maybe get down to Southport, Gold Coast. We'll see.
Okay, so we're right at the moment, just for those watching, we're at Great Keppel Island, which is central Queensland, about, 300 nautical miles north of Brisbane. And we've been hanging out here and enjoying the tropical weather, whilst Dick and Laura have been right up as far as Airlie Beach and the Whitsunday Islands, and now they're returning south because obviously cyclone season dictates that we all need to migrate. So what we're doing here today also is we've got a prize draw for the Down Under Dash participants. Our rally partners have kindly honoured their commitment to provide us with these prizes that would normally have been given out to the Go West Rally participants. The Down Under Dash ended up just being a rally for returning Australian boats because the borders have been closed despite the best efforts of a number of people to try and change that. And we ended up with 11 boats participating in the Down Under Dash, all Australian vessels with Australian crew on board returning to Australia, and we assisted them with tracking of their voyage to help them avoid having to spend 14 days mandatory hotel quarantine time, and been able to get them to be able to spend any balance of time, if short of their sea time, on board quarantining on the boat. Tahani Lee left Panama and did non-stop from Panama straight through to Australia, which is an enormous undertaking. We've had 3 boats come from Tahiti, one still on passage, which is Guy Chester of the OCC Cruising Club, and on his boat Sanctuary, a 16-metre cat, and he's sailing that solo from Tahiti to Australia. We've got 2 other boats currently on passage from Fiji. That one should have arrived probably this morning, and the other one will arrive in a couple of days. He's about 500 mile out. We had another one come all the way from Hawaii direct. That was Passion 4. They departed Hawaii and sailed straight through to Bundaberg. So yeah, there's been some pretty epic voyages made over these past couple of months. There's a lot of boats still in Fiji, there's a lot of boats still in Tahiti, and hopefully when the borders reopen sometime soon, they'll be able to continue on their journey. But anyway, without further ado, we'll draw these prizes. In one hat we're going to have all of the prizes, and so they're written on the back.
Okay.
And in the other hat we're going to have the boat names. So we've got boat names in the Bundaberg Port Marina hat, and we've got the prizes in the Predict Wind hat. So we'll pick one prize, one boat. So Dick's going to pick a prize, Laura's going to pull out a boat name,
We've got Predict Wind 12-month professional subscription, a $499 value.
And who's won that one?
Sanctuary.
Ah, that's Guy Chester. So, Guy, you've just won a Predict Wind Pro subscription, $499 value. Thank you, Predict Wind. Okay, next one.
We have the Boatworks hard stand fees of $500.
So a credit towards your hard stand fees at the Boatworks of $500, and that's going to go to
Maia Luga.
Maia Luga. He's the one that's on passage now, coming in from Fiji. So 550 miles to go. He'll get a nice surprise when he arrives. Next one
is got a Aqualuma ultrasonic anti-foul device, a $990 value.
So this is an anti-foul device that prolongs the length of the anti-foul on the boat. A couple of sensors go into the hull, don't have to drill any holes, and it's had great success in getting more life out of the anti-foul, especially when the boat's stationary for periods of time. Who's the lucky winner of that one?
Calypso 2.
Calypso 2. So
Woohoo.
that's Rick, who should have arrived in the early hours of this morning in Bundaberg. You've won yourself a $990 Aqualuma ultrasonic device.
And we've got Bundaberg Port Marina Lift and Water Blast, a $700 value.
So there's two of these, and the first one's going to go to
Is it Gypsies?
Gypsies. So
Gypsies.
Gypsies
Oh, nice.
arrived about 2 weeks ago, and they're in Bundaberg at the moment, I believe. They came straight through from Tahiti, so they've won themselves a haul out and a water blast at Bundaberg Port Marina.
And next is Captain's Chandlery and Bundaberg, $250 voucher.
So this is the chandlery there at Bundaberg Port Marina, and these guys have done it particularly tough this year, and it's been wonderful that they've been able to continue to support us.
And they're great. We really liked the chandlery. It's a fabulous chandlery. They've ordered stuff for us and things, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
So catching up.
Catching up, that's the catamaran that came straight through from Tahiti, so $250 Captain's Chandlery voucher. A couple more to go yet.
And another Bundaberg Port Marina Lift and Water Blast, $700 value.
So this is the second one of those.
And Passion 4.
Passion 4 has won the Bundaberg Port Marina haul out and Water Blast. Congratulations.
And the last prize is Bundaberg Port Marina Lift, Water Blast, and 5 days on the hard stand, $1,100 value.
Woohoo.
And is that
Yeah, that's Suka.
Suka?
So that's Suka's won the big one from Bundaberg Port Marina, which is a lift, water blast, and 5 days on the hard stand. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you all for joining our dash, and thank you everyone who's been patient with all our messaging about the borders reopening and the COVID thing. Let's hope that 2021 is a much less complicated year.
Knock on wood.